Thank you everyone for tuning in yet again. We got the Pontiac 400 build continuing today with part 6. We're just doing a quick small video today. I mean, it's only about 20 minutes or so, which is funny when I say it out loud because just a month or two ago, 20 minutes would have been on the longer side of our videos, but now having 40 or even a 52-minute video out, it feels a little bit short. So, but in any case, we have the heads being cleaned. We're just finishing up getting them cleaned, and we're putting the valves together along with the rocker arm studs that go on top. So just something quick for you all. Again, give us a like, let us know what you think down in the comments, give us a subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.
It wouldn't be a Peepaw's Garage video unless we were sanding or scuffing something.
Sanding, grinding.
Something.
Wire wheeling.
Wire wheel. Getting a wire wheel to buff the heads is an important step in the rejuvenation process.
It's impertinent.
It's jubilee. It's impertinization.
Let's see if this one is going to require the whole second battery. The first battery died. I mean, it was sitting on the drill for a little while, and it was previously used last weekend. So now the new battery's on here. And let's see if it lasts for the entire duration of this head cleaning.
Turn, baby, turn.
We're gonna do a slight alteration.
Little bit of brake clean.
So we put brake clean on it because once you use a wire wheel on it, it starts looking really shiny and clean. But that's because the grease forms a coating from probably the heat of the wire wheel and glazes over the grease and dirt that's still on there. So if you spray the brake clean on there, now all of a sudden you can see the dirty spots that are still on here, the grease that was packed in there underneath.
And it lifts it up?
And it lifts it up.
Okay. So that's all these lines and stuff right here and all that?
Oh, that's just from the...
Or is that where it dries?
That's just where it dries coming down, but you can see it where it puddled right here.
Yeah.
So even me doing my finger over it, you can see where it comes off.
Okay.
Look, come on now.
See that there?
Ooh, yeah.
See, just on my finger.
And it's dried up because the brake clean
And it's
dried
dried
it.
up because the brake clean took the oils off of it.
Ah, okay. Okay, so now once we go over it, how much dust can you expect to see now?
You're gonna see some dust on there.
Yep, that was it. That was the second battery. How many batteries do you have left? One? Or did that other one charge already?
This one's charged already.
How hot is it?
I mean, they're small batteries, so.
Yeah. Yeah, a little 20 volt.
You hear the juice in that, baby.
Yeah, you can just tell right off rip.
We're gonna let her rip, tater chip.
Let her rip, tater chip. You got it. And now here comes the process with a little bit of toothbrush action and some simple green. Just some pure concentrate's all that's needed. You don't need to put no water, dilute it with anything else. So this will give you the best results to help break down all that grease. I mean, this is a process. You got your simple green, you got your WD-40, you got your, you know, you add a little bit of water, take some of that stuff off, and then your buffing wheels or buffing pads, whatever you're gonna be using. So just be patient. I know this part sucks. This is also not the part we want to be doing, nor I'm sure you guys want to see, but sometimes to get the best results and to get the best looking product, you got to put in the dirty work, right, Pop?
Yep.
What you got to do. Ooh. Look at all that on the concrete there. Whoa. It's DA time. Okay, here's our second wash. See how much more comes off of this one. Yeah, there's still quite a bit coming out there, see? We have misplaced a few of the bolts here. Not a big deal. We could get new ones if we need to. However, we can't find them. I don't know why. They've grown legs and walked off somewhere, right? We're gonna go in there. We have to clear off the whole counter anyways, because we're gonna need a workspace to assemble these heads, and we need all that nice and clean. We don't want to be getting any debris or anything like that in there anyway, so we need to tidy everything up. And we're hoping, praying, fingers crossed, that we are gonna find these last three studs here. Hello everyone, welcome back to another question of the day. What decade was Pontiac founded? 1910s, the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s? The answer is B, the 1920s. No matter how much we've cleaned these, yeah, that's just, you know. Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro. I'm so glad we found all those studs. Mini Kiki. Assembly lube. What is that? It's like a lithium grease or something.
Yeah, I just use lithium on a lot of the stuff. Put a little bit on the shaft before you slide it into the guide. You use it, I'll show you right now, when you put the locks on. So here's our spring, our cup, retainer. We'll go on here like so. Okay. Kind of a balancing act thing here. Get it on there. Lock it down. Okay. You should be past the grooves right there.
Yep, both
Okay.
of them.
So you grab a set of locks and you're going to get a little bit of the white lithium and you put some on there. Make sure this thing is tapered, that the small end of the taper goes towards the head And then you put it in there, and that grease is going to hold that lock in place. Or else to do this, you need like 4 hands. Make sure it's seated. See how the grease is holding it? And then release the spring compressor. Easy. And there it is. First one down.
Ta-da! Valves are in. Valve buckets, springs, and your locks. Good to go. Looks good, huh? I think it looks pretty good. And this part here's where studs come in. Thank the Lord we ended up finding them. And you want to know where we ended up finding them? Right here. Somehow they just, just made it into here.
Well, they walked over there.
Like I said, they grow legs and they walk. I mean, you've seen Nickelodeon, right? Cartoon Network. All based on a true story. Duh.
Actually, let's go give those a bit. Don't want to do a dry torque.
Why not?
Most things are done as a wet torque.
Well, if you do a wet torque, won't that potentially over torque it?
No.
Even though, like, if you were to get a wrench, can it be easier to over torque it though, or no? Rather if it's dry?
No. It'll be fine.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, torqued. Torqued properly. Was this Peepaw's?
Nope, mine.
This is yours. Snap on, snap off. Snap on. Okay.
Not bad.
Now you just need one of those things on the xylophone. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's garage band right there. Okay. Next. Now these that go on top, these were going to be the ones that were torqued to around 20 foot-pounds, right?
Yeah.
are ones that go on top here.
Yeah, but that's once the thing's all assembled.
Right. Once we get our, I mean, obviously we don't put the push rods in yet, but once we do, because this is still a push rod design, old push rod, baby. Give me that push rod. Rod. R-O-D, hot rod. What you looking for?
Some assembly lube that I had.
Assembly lube.
Might be in the garage.
Hey, Puddin'. Looby dooby.
We're gonna leave the heads like that till we put them on. That way they're just. That's as far as they need to be for now.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get the push rods down in there, so. Push.
Yeah, put the rocker arms on, they just get in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have your push rods that go through there.
So, we would drop that back into the bag. Call that one done for now.
Found it? With a 3/8. Yeah, that'll do. All right, so what are you going to use to seal it?
Wheel.
It doesn't ever need to come off again, does it?
No, but
So is yellow different than the white?
yellow's for gas, but it should be a little bit more resistant maybe to gunk, maybe.
Right. So what's coming out of this one? Is that...
It's water.
That's coolant. Okay.
Jam. And pop the head brakes.
Wouldn't that be something? A split down there as soon as it was getting forced in, because it's tapered a bit, isn't it?
It's tapered, it's MPT.
Yeah. Cool. Easy enough, huh? So right after we finished assembly of this thing, we realized we forgot a little part. The O-rings.
Valve stem seals.
The valve stem seals, yeah, these parts. So just, it's not a big deal, but you know what? Had they not been installed, we would have had quite a headache on trying to get them installed after putting these heads on top of the block. So it's a good thing we caught it now. It's a quick fix, just a bit of an annoyance, but it just requires getting your spring clamp tool, taking them off real quick, and installing the parts.
It's an easy fix now, but I mean,
yeah, well,
I mean, it's been 10-12 years since I put together a motor, so you forget some things.
yep, this little O-rings wasn't in the package with all the other parts, the rocker arms and the nuts, studs, and guides and everything, so it was easily forgotten. But, you know, hey, that's just sometimes how it goes, right?
Easy
just
fix.
just the easy fix. Bit of a nuisance, but you know, it was literally right after we got out and we're like, okay, all right, all done, and then go light bulb. Well, that about wraps it up right there. Like I said, quick 20-minute video, just a quick install of the heads and valves, getting the springs and spring caps put on along with the rocker arm studs, and she's good to go. We're going to be starting assembly of the whole entire engine, the block and all, here soon. So stick around. Make sure you turn on that notification bell. Leave us a thumbs up. Let us know what you all think down in the comments below. Sub to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, come on now.